I've told this story before, but this is my second ever Rolex I purchased from the authorized dealer. This is the Submariner date, the 5-digit pre-ceramic version, 16610. It's one of my most sentimental pieces and is still in great condition, and I still enjoy wearing it. This is how it came when purchased new. The box is smaller than today's standards. It's a cream color, but it has a greenish tint to it, and there's a contrast crown on top, which they've now done away with. The paper and manuals sit on top in a cardboard sleeve. Inside are the manuals for the factory service, information on the Rolex Submariner, and information on the Rolex Oyster. The papers contain the typed out serial number, model number, and your handwritten name and address, and the date of purchase. This was not in stock when I first asked about it, but I put down a deposit and then it arrived in 4 weeks. I paid the remaining balance and the total price was $5,075 plus tax. The box from 2007 is towards the beginning when they switched over to this design. The box is smaller, the green is darker, and the waves are smoother than the current version, but they've stayed with this similar design up until the present. Inside the box is a cloth dust cover, a similar cream interior, and the watch on the pillow. It comes with a brown hang tag, officially certified Swiss chronometer, and a green Rolex tag. The watch pillow is a continuous oval shape, and they've made improvements since then. This watch was produced in the waning years of the pre-ceramic era. A long period of time where they made incremental changes, but kept the classic design of the aluminum bezel and the oyster case. This was just before they made the drastic change to the ceramic version with its larger case, super case design, the maxi dial, and the larger squared off lugs, and the glide lock clasp. Even with all those technical improvements, I still enjoy wearing this quaint old-fashioned design because it has a smaller case and thinner lugs, and it fits my wrist better. My bracelet has solid end links and hollow center links, and this gives a lighter feel on the wrist compared to the modern version. It still has not developed much bracelet stretch, even though it's been worn daily or almost daily for many years. I think because I've been careful with it and I've kept it clean. The crown is still easy to use. I think it's easier to use because of its larger size and the smaller crown guards. It still functions perfectly to wind and set the time. The main downsides of this watch: the bezel mechanism is showing its age. Both the bezel action and the clasp design are nowhere near current standards. Taking a closer look at the clasp with its stamped fold-out wings. Instead of a glide lock clasp, it has a fold-out dive extension, and you just need to press the small circular button and it releases the dive extension. And I will say there are several options for micro adjustment, and because of the superior design of the Oyster bracelet, it's very easy to get the right fit. But my watch is now 18 years old. It's never been serviced, it's never been polished, and it's never even been looked at by a watchmaker. I'll put it on the time grapher to take a look at how the movement is functioning. The amplitude is good at 297. Anywhere between 270 and 350 is considered good, but the beat error is 0.2, and this should be 0. The accuracy in this position is plus 11 seconds per day. I tried different positions, but most of them were still plus 11 or 12 seconds per day. The best I found was this position, which was plus 10 seconds per day. So this watch is running considerably fast and could use a regulation, but it doesn't really bother me and I don't really notice it because I switch out my watches so often that I have to reset the time anyway. But I'm reluctant to send this in for service. I don't want anything else done to this watch. I don't want it polished and I don't want any parts replaced. I don't have a local trusted watchmaker, and if I send this in to Rolex Service Center, I'm afraid they're going to polish the watch or replace the crystal or replace the hands, even if I tell them not to do so. Let me know in the comments what you would do, accept the plus 11 seconds per day, or risk sending it in for Rolex service.